Estimate, teacher.
Okay, estimate. They use a lot estimate, and I think that you know about uh, not only
Reflex.
estimate, but we
Reflex.
have okay uh, under, right? You know under or over. Okay, you can use that underestimate. If, for example, you sing, oh, no problem, no problem, but when it's come real, it has a problem because you think it's no problem because you underestimate, right? Underestimate the situation or underestimate the animal. For example, oh, my dog is really nice. No problem, you can touch, right? And someone come to touch that dog, and the dog bite by him or her. So because you underestimate, okay, or you overestimate. For example, oh, my friend is very good, very well, very skillful, very good at speaking English. So you overestimate, and then when it's true, maybe your friend
Reflex.
not good like that. For example, okay, so you can use okay in this case. Okay, 11. Good. How about number B? To automatic reaction of nerves
Reflex.
or muscles.
Reflex, teacher.
Okay, reflex. Okay, we have reflex, muscle reflex. All right, we have muscle reflex. Reflex, very good. You can automatic reaction of the nerves. So it is about English also. If you practice speaking English, it likes automatic react when someone asks you. Okay,
Idolize.
12 here. How about to adore, love, or admire a lot?
Idolize.
Number two, idolize.
Number two, right?
Yeah, teacher.
Okay, okay. Idolize. Okay. So it is really good. You have to remember this word I Z I Z E. Okay. If you add suffix, not prefix, suffix this to some word, it means make, right? It make, mean make. Okay. Like global, globalize. You can say make global is mean grow. If you globalize something, it make them make you make that thing global, right? So these are good words you should remember. Personal, personalize. You can see that. Okay, it's many words. Okay, good. Two here. How about D? D to try to reach the same
Play
level
catch up.
of
Playing catch up.
accomplishment as a competitor.
Playing catch
Playing
up.
catch up.
Okay, this okay, playing catch up. You know, catch up. I think that you catch. You have to catch up. Keep in touch with, keep up with. For example, it. Yes, correct. Okay. E. Every quick look. Very quick look. Which one?
The one, teacher.
Glim.
7
Number six.
or 6?
Number six.
Number 6. Okay, number 6 is correct. Number 6. Glimpse. It means you just have a quickly look. You just have a quickly look at something. You know, like somebody gives you a letter, or you have no time, right? You just have a quick look at that. Okay, it means glimpse. Okay. F, a careful plan to reach a goal.
Strategy, teacher.
Strategy, teacher.
Okay, strategy, right? Which one?
Strategy.
6. Okay.
Strategy.
Number 3 strategy. Okay. Number 3 strategy. Okay. G, to consider or to see in a certain way.
Regard, teacher.
Oh yes, regard. Regard. So you know what disregard?
Consider.
I just maybe you already know, but just add some good word that we can use in conversation. You know about disregard,
Why disregard.
regarded, and disregard.
Like respect, right, teacher?
Uh,
No disregard, no. Like did not respect to other people.
yeah, sometimes, but actually, yeah, sometimes mean ignore, right?
Ignore.
Ignore. It's actually the same word ignore, but normally we use a lot ignore. Okay, ignore what I said, for example. Disregard what I do. Okay, just do your work, please. Disregard what I say, for example, or just ignore what I say. Please do your own work. In case you go to visit or to see someone and they are working, right? Yeah, you see he or she, her or him are working, and then you okay, I just come around to see you. Now please do your work. Just ignore me. Just disregard. Okay. So yeah, yeah. This meaning. Regard it means you have to think, right? Okay, to consider, regard. Consider or regard. Okay, H, connected to telecommunications, especially the internet.
Number 1, teacher.
Okay, number 1, look at,
Wired.
okay, wired, okay, you can see wired. Wired, you have many meaning, okay. Wired is a noun, it means cord, electric cord, okay. Complicated or highly developed. Which one?
Sophisticated. Sophisticated, teacher.
This one, right?
Estimate, teacher.
Okay. Sophisticated. Okay, and sophisticated. Sophisticated mean you have more experience. Okay, you have more experience. You are very good at that. Okay. Okay. Sophisticated. Number 5. Okay. Number 5. Okay. How about J? Rising or growing?
Emerging.
Emerge.
Yes. A lot of here emerge. You know the word emerge, right? The word emerge means you emerge from the water. For example, you dive in the water, right? You dive in the water and then you emerge on the face of water. Okay, so emerge. Okay, emerge means popular, start being popular. It's emerging. Okay, emerging masculine it means yes, boom. You know what boom, right? Okay, 7. Okay, 7. Okay, K to describe a big, better than true. Which one?
I think it's exaggerate.
Okay. Exaggerate, right? Anyone know other word that the same meaning exaggerate? Over, you know, overstate. overstate something. Okay, you know state means say, right? State here, not now, not the country. But overstate, it means you overstate something, you exaggerate something. Okay, like a small problem, small, not much important, but you exaggerate very important. For example, like that. As soon as you know. And the last one, number 10. The last one.
Commentator.
Okay. We then have the last one. Emerging cream. So we can, okay, this one, right? Number 4, right? Commentators.
Yes.
A person who report and discuss event or news. Commentator. What does it mean in Khmer? Anyone know commentators?
Via commentator.
Yes. So anyone watch? Can see your voice Cambodia. Can see your voice Cambodia. Sorry, I forget that program. Can see your voice Cambodia, right? Can.
I can't see you.
Oh, yeah, yes. I can see your voice Cambodia. Okay, so you can see that is some kind of commentators. You can see 6 or 5 or 6 commentators, right? And very fun.
គណៈកម្មការ commentator.
Yeah, commentators. Okay, so this is a new word. So we look at a little bit here. Okay. Circle the answer to each question. Okay. Number 1, which sentence express the main idea of the article?
គណៈកម្មការ
Number 1, in South Korea, video games are only for professionals. Video games are both a hobby and a serious sport in South Korea. South Korea do not take a video game seriously as sport. So which one do you think?
Letter B, teacher.
Good, correct, yes. Letter B, you can say game, as in only in Cambodia now, many people can earn money, can make money of game, of playing game, you know. You just stay at home and play game and you can get income from that playing, okay. Okay, number 2, why are banks so popular in South Korea according to Woo Jong-sik? Few people have high-speed internet connection at home. Professional video game players go to the banks. Many young people prefer to play video games with other people.
Later, see teacher.
Okay, good, correct. You can see young people, especially women and girls. You can see that. Number 3, why so many South Korean play video game as a hobby according to, you can see this word, according to Hu Ji-ong Chan. They consider it relaxing and good for mental health. They want to be professional video game players. They can make a lot of money as martial gamers. Which one?
Later, A teacher.
I think letter A.
Okay, correct. Yeah, correct. They consider it relaxing and good for mental health. Okay, so if senior people, I mean old people, they play game that have to push the brain, their nerves, the brain. So a lot like brain activity. Okay, number 4. What does the article course about the relationship between TV networks and professional video game players. Video game playing is popular because it's shown on TV. BTV network help find the best players in the country. CTV network help create celebrities out of the top video gamers. Which one?
Letter B, teacher.
I think letter C
Letter-
teacher. Letter
Are
C.
you sure letter B? You can see the statement here. The question: what does the article say about the relationship between TV networks and professional video game players? What is the relationship between them? You think B, right? Video network have find the best player in the country. I think that you have two choices. B and C. Video TV network help create a celebrity out of the top video gamers.
Letter C teacher.
Okay, yeah, I think C. Okay, yes, I'm thinking the same thing. Okay, the last one. Which statement best describes him? Lim Yo Wan's life as a professional video gamer. It is serious and hard work. It's fun all the time. It's a hobby that it gets paid to do.
Letter A, teacher.
Yes, that it is serious and hard work, right? Because they are professional video gamer, right? But if you are a mature, you are a beginner, maybe not serious because it's like a hobby. But if you're professional, it means your income come from that profession, right? So that serious. So maybe someone challenge you all the time. Okay, so okay, here detail a little bit. Look at detail a little bit here. Is I think that we have many here. Okay, my statement or opinion with the person who expressed it, you will use some he or more than once. Okay, so you want to do this or skip this one? So we have 8 items and we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 4 answers, but you can answer more than one. Okay, so let's try. Okay, number 1, South Korea is ahead of the world in video game industry. So which one? A, B, C, D.
I think letter C teacher.
You see a top video game player.
And later
Someone else?
and letter A teacher.
Okay, I think that according to this statement should be A, I think, because you have global head of window game for Microsoft, because you know South Korea is a wire nation. Most many people in the country they play game. Okay, so and Korea also is a developed country, not like our country is a developing country. Okay, so okay, A should be the best one. Okay, should be the best one. Okay, now number 2, playing games at a PC bank is more interesting than playing by yourself at home. Which one?
Letter A, teacher.
That's A, right? Okay, so in South Korea they have how to say, they have the place for the people go to play game, to compete with each other to play game. Because someone may be playing at home is boring because you just play with the computer, you know. Like many of you, I think you just play game with the computer, and you race or you compete only with the game computer in the set game in the computer, right? Like you play football alone. Uh, we play the football game alone. For example, you just compete with the set program. But here it means you go to that place and there are many people. You can match, you can group, you can play with them or compete with them. Okay. So I think B is the correct one. The president of the South Korean Game Development and Promotion Institute. So they have the place for playing game. Okay, number three is a
Letter
hard.
C.
Okay, let us see. Correct. I think it's hard to have normal relationship when you're a video game star. Okay, let's see.
Letter D.
Number four.
Letter D, teacher.
I think letter A.
Letter A, right? Or letter B?
Letter B, teacher.
The president. Okay, there are hundreds of thousands of members in some video game players fan clubs. Okay, so you can see they have this. Okay, B the correct one.
Bទៀតហើយ
How about number five? In South Korea, e-sport. We have e-sport, right? E-sport are more popular than other professional sports.
ចឹងណាទីនេះនិយាយ
Okay, so this guy, okay, this guy mentioned, okay, this guy say about that, okay, B. Okay, number six, video game professional need to look good on TV. Which one?
on TV Letter D, teacher.
Yeah, that's a D, correct. D, because when you show on the TV, okay, so you have to look, you have to be look good, right? Have to look good because you show on TV. Okay, number seven, younger players try to take the places of older players on South Korean professional teams.
Place older.
Letter D, teacher.
A top video game player. Okay, here number C. Should be C. Okay. C. Okay. And the last one. Experience is something more valuable than used in professional gaming.
Trên nào rồi?
Okay, look here. See a top video game player the same. Okay, see. Okay, so here all the answer. The purpose of this statement or opinion because okay, they want you to read, right? Read the article, okay, about the video gamers. Okay, and then you have to answer this one to read you, to remind you the concept, the main ideas of the article. So I think it's really good because if you want to take the IELTS or the TOEFL, so this is the same. They have reading part, reading skill, right? So you have to read mostly about the journal, about the science, seen or something like that, and then you read. You read, and then you have to answer at the end of reading. Okay, so you have to answer. Any one of you used to take IELTS or TOEFL?
Mm. Right.
Never teacher, but I heard a lot about it.
Yeah, yeah. If you have, how can I say, strong determination, okay, okay, like after graduate from UC or other institute, you want to further your study abroad, you can start from now. I mean, not to take the IELTS TOEFL at the AC or other institute, but you can try online first. Okay, try online, try. I think that we have many channels that you can access online tests without fee. You don't pay anything. And if your score is very high, you have opportunity to get scholarship, okay, to study abroad. Especially, I think, especially Australia, USA, and Europe. Okay, but USA may be more difficult, but Australia, New Zealand, or Europe is easier. Okay, so that is a great
Easier.
experience.
Is
Okay, if
yes.
like, okay, I don't want to stop only graduate, only bachelor degree. I want to further my education. Okay, so you can try. It's really good. Okay, you get everything. You really get uh, you know they pay all of you. Okay, sorry, they pay everything for you. Okay, I got that scholarship, but just from Norway, but to study in Thailand. Okay, I got scholarship from Norway, but that scholarship requirement you have to study in Thailand. So not so much good, right? Not good. But if you go to study in Europe, it's really good. Okay, so okay, continue. What do you think? I think that this give one because this is based on your own perspective. When you read this article about video gamers, for example, do you like playing video games? Why or why not? Okay, just start the first question. Anyone can share can answer the first question before we go to move on to another session. Do you like playing games, video games?
Yeah, teacher, I would like to answer the question.
Okay,
Um, yes, I like to play video game because it help me to reduce stress and help me more. Yeah, when we have free time after study, yeah, we can play game to reduce stress or have a good relationship with another friend. That's all, teacher.
okay, very good. So, okay, your answer is consistent with the article. You can see if you read the article, someone said, okay, play game to get rid of stress. You remember if you read the article, right? I'm not sure about that man. I forget the name. But in this article, he said, play game to get rid of stress. You can say, okay, so your answer, yeah, many people they do that, uh, especially COVID-19 pandemic now. You cannot go outside to hang out with your friends or something like that, right? So it's the one way to help you to improve your mental health, to improve your how to say continue your activities. Okay, good. So I think that we move to other part because This question: after reading article, do you think the video game can be considered a real sport? Okay, so now it's quite a real sport because we have many kinds of game now. The online game, we call online game or e-sport or e-game. We think about both reading one and reading two as your discussion questions. Okay, reading one, the author suggests this definition of work and leisure. So okay, you can see the reading one and reading two talking about the hobbies, about relaxation. You can see about the lifestyle. Okay, you can see about work and fun, right? How to separate, how to differentiate between work and fun. And so you can see overlap meaning. Overlap meaning means some kind of fun, but it's work. Some kind of work is fun. So you can see overlap the meaning between work and fun. The same, the article you read about this one. Okay, this one, which one? About how to, I remember. The contrast, yeah, the contrast opinion. You can see the contrast opinion. They show contrast opinion. Maybe someone say, working at home, you do the cleaning, you do washing, you do laundry. It's a work because you get paid from that. Okay, but someone, okay, it is just I have free time, I just relax, I just clean my house on your own or something like that. So you can see overlap with fun and work. And here, overlap with the real sport and e-sport. Okay, game about the hobby activity or the serious activity. Okay. Here, okay. So if you have two people, right, it's quite good. You can see because you can compete each other. But some maybe not have friends like that. You just compete with the computer, with the program. Okay, so now we go to look at it here a little bit.
Don't write the academic paper.
About
Essay.
this one, reporting verbs. Anyone can explain what is reporting verbs?
Explain it, dear teacher. Naran.
Yes, can you give example? What are or what is reporting verb?
Reporting verbs, dear. Reporting.
So basically, you have direct report and indirect report, right? You I think that if you are translator, you have to understand about the reporting verbs. So it is very important for you translator because you have to report, you have to translate, right? The language from one people, to make another people understand what that people says, right? So it's very important. Okay, so if you look at here, when writing academic paper, research report essay, you often need to report information, ideas, or research by other authors. The choice of verb in the main clause can show your attitude toward the source. The verb can imply a supporting, distancing, or neutral attitudes about the author idea opinions. Use the dictionary to help you understand the exact meaning and use a different verb so that you can accurately express your opinion and recognize other. Okay, so to give you example here, the author proved that. You can see the word prove. Okay, prove, reveal. Okay, the word, you know this word, right? Reveal. Reveal. Okay, reveal. Okay,
Statement.
reveal. The author revealed that lesser time has increased. You can see. Proof is mean they have the evidence. Reveal also they have the evidence. You can see that. So Thai word means supporting. Proof means to use the fact or evidence to show that something is true. The author have convinced you that lesser time has increased. You can see. Okay, another one. The author said that lesser has increased.
Net.
You can say the decrease of the intensity. It means not much strong, like proof, like reveal. Right. Okay, someone else, something else. Maybe demonstrate. Okay, no. Okay, so you can say here they use say, or someone use state. Okay, state that. Okay, the author state that. The author say that. The author show that. Okay, so you can see the same meaning. It's neutral, not quite strong intensity. Okay,
Believe.
the strong level, degree. Okay, same mean to give information. You are reporting information. The author give without expressing your own opinion about it. Okay, you can see that. The results show that, the results state that, the results say that. Okay. Another one, the author claim. Oh, okay, claim. That lesser term has increased. You can see the claim. It means distancing. Okay. Claim means to say that something is true, although it is not being proved, or other people may not believe it. You do not accept the author conclusion that lesser term has increased. Okay, so it means you disagree with that because the author just say like that. I disagree with that, right? So it's not related to me. It's not my issue, right? But it's about the author. Author said that. For example, you write, okay, you write the essay, okay. So maybe you ask you, and then you bring the example, and but it's simply surely that information come from that one, not from me. But I just state that. I just cite that. I just cite citation, that. Okay. So you understand that thing. So do you have any question here?
No, teacher.
Okay. Yes, very good student. Okay. Okay, we have a lot of words. We have convince. We have okay. So I think that you can check in the dictionary or when you read the article, especially the article, the research paper. They use a lot of that word about say, about prove, about claim, about state, about reveal, about demonstrate, about show, about mention. Okay, mention is neutral. Mention that. So but yeah, spoken language you just mentioned, but in writing, didn't use so much mention. Okay, so okay, as you know, with the time and practice, you remember all of this. Okay, so here it just they ask you, for example, This word is supporting or neutral or distancing. So you can consider, okay, for example, number one. Although most people would prefer to have more leisure time, a minority of expert and convincing accuse that, you can see, accuse that, and convincing accuse that people don't need any leisure time at all. You can see that?
Distancing.
Okay, you can see unconvincing accuse. Accuse that is mean distancing. Yeah, accuse
Distancing.
that distancing.
Distancing.
It's not my issue. It's not my matter. Right? It's about that one, not about me. Okay, so if you know, I see that we move on. You can this one you can see a lot of word tell. Okay, and then we want you to write. Okay, some thing about the okay neutral supporting verb, neutral verb, or distancing verb. Okay, now we go to let's show about this one. Okay, let's show you a little bit about tip for success. Different academic subjects have different rules for good evidence. So always find out what kind of evidence your reader will accept and ask your teacher or look closely at your readings for examples. Okay, so if you look at here, reading each section of this draft outlines of an essay. The essay will assure that playing video games is a sport. Answer the question after each section. Okay, so I read for you and then I ask you. Okay, the gaming industry has seen a boom. You can see a boom in increase. In recent years, video games have developed from childhood hobbies into a massive worldwide industry. As with other leisure activities, they has resulted in professional amateurs and
Amateurs.
finally full-time professional video gamers. As a result,
As
video
a
game
result,
playing can now be
video
called
game
a real
playing can
sport.
now be called
Okay, so look
a
at
real
here.
sport.
What evidence could the writer add to this section? Okay, of the essay. It means to support that thing. All the appropriate answers, so you can see. Number one, double and love it. Define sport as an activity that you do for pleasure and that needs physical effort or skill, usually done in a social special area and according to fixed rules. B, video game are similar to rugby, you know rugby, some kind of football, which began as a game at an English school and became an international professional sport. And see, the video game industry is worth roughly 5 billion US dollars in South Korea. And the last one, my friend plays video games all the time. And she even won a prize at a regional competition last year. So which one is the good evidence, is a good example to support the statement in the box?
Letter B, teacher.
Letter B, right? Okay, someone else?
Letter A, teacher.
Okay. Someone else? Maybe someone disagree with this. It doesn't mean all of you. Okay. Okay, so yes, both of you correct. Okay, so you can see except this one. except this one. Okay. This one also correct. You can see if you look at the game, the game industry, you can see 5 billion US dollar. The same, the physical budget of Cambodia, our government spend around 5 billion US dollar per year, physical year, budget, national budget. So you can see just only video game industry, you can see make a lot of money. Okay, more than in tourism in Cambodia, right? Okay, so this is a good example. Okay, so this is same. You can maybe more than one or two or three evidence or example to support this statement. Okay, and this one also. Okay, you can consider. Okay, you can consider that. Okay, and grammars about the noun clause. I think that yesterday we learned already. And if you have any question about noun clauses, anyone? Okay, so you have to remember. I didn't want to remember. I want you to personalize. Personalize means automatically answer when they ask about the clauses, like you understand, like my language, for example. When you ask that, then you can answer. Okay, what is the noun clauses? So you can see at least you have 3 points here. Noun clause form statement. From statement like said, like they call that clause. Sorry, that clause. That clause. Any that clause you can state that, say that, prove that. Okay, all of this. Okay, all of this. Okay, you can see example here. All of these are noun clauses. All of this. Also prove that. Also say that. Also claim that. Okay, you can see all of these are noun clauses. I hope you understand. Maybe very fast now because of time. Okay, so I don't want to take it longer than the schedule. Because it might like disturb your feeling. Okay. Okay, so that is the example noun clause, and another one you can see WA questions. I think that you understand about the right and indirect question. Okay, so this is another one. It's a part of the noun clause. And the last one, if clause, if or whether. Okay, or whether. This is a noun clause.
Có ghi chưa chưa nay ấy. Hay cái tôi tại là cái tôi nhưng cái nhà bạn được rồi kìa. Thằng ấy nhà bạn được rồi. Chắc bạn này. Có cái món ăn là bị nhà bán nó sao cũng lợi. Nãy nâng rước mình đâu rồi ta bỏ nâng này em nâng rước cho bạn chúng ta vậy mình hút đây là ra con cháu hai ngày nếu mà giờ đâu được
Maybe
Hello, brother Manhood. Is that with yourself? Hello, brother Manhood.
hello, Manhood.
Hello, brother Manhood.
Okay, so that all for today class. So do you have any question now?
No, teacher.
Okay, so if you have times, okay, you can read unit 2. Okay, reading 1 and reading 2. Okay, so it might be that on the midterm exam about reading skill. So for the midterm exam, we have two parts. The first part, reading skill, and the second part is writing skill. So the same our course. So reading skill, I take away from our book, not from other articles for reading. So I take, okay, I recommend first, okay? Next week I will recommend one more reading. So if you have some free time, you can go back to reading unit 2, okay? Reading 1 and reading 2, okay? So because you read the guideline of the midterm exam, right? Because we have to do virtual examination, not the same as the last term, but this term is quite similar to the physical classroom, okay? Traditional classroom.
Excuse me, teacher.
Yes.
About that exam, how we take that exam by Google form, or just I hear some teachers say that we need to write in the answer sheet from school. We need to print it out and write it in real. And how about you, teacher?
Okay, so yes, we don't have conclusion yet because according to the OAA, they want you to write on the answer sheet. Okay, they have the paper for you, and you have to write that, and then you take a picture. Take a pictures of your midterm exam and send to the lecturer through Telegram. Number one. And someone, suggest you have to do in the Google class, the Google platform. Okay, so many people like that, but we don't have conclusion yet now.
Yes,
we don't have conclusion. When do we do like you said, or we do in the Google class? But actually, they have to do real time, online. Real time online. Real time means give you search 90 minutes. Okay, like I teach you, and then after 9 minutes, it means you have to finish a midterm and you have to take a picture, or in case of Google form, you have to drop your answer in the Google class. So I think that next week you will it will be clear and get conclusion then.
Yes, thank you, teacher.
Okay, so that's all for this evening class. Okay, and see you again next week, and stay safe, enjoy your dinner. Okay, everyone, goodbye.
Okay, thank you so much.
Good night, teacher.